Hi there, this is VEDA 19, and I want to talk about creative writing today. I used to write stories from Struggle Weaver in first grade, second grade, maybe third and fourth, if I can remember. And I don't recall writing as much between the fifth and eighth grades. Maybe I did it to get by. No, wait a minute. No, seventh grade I wrote a long essay, but then I had changed it up, of course, because it was repetitive and awful. And I didn't get into a whole lot of writing again. Well, no, I started journaling in about the eighth grade, as well as ninth and tenth. I was journaling, but I got back into creative writing in 11th grade. Um, that was the year I began writing more poetry, more stories, whether it was handwritten on a computer, either or. A friend of mine was doing it too, and I remember loving the imaginations. I also love to, um, as well as, what else am I thinking about? Different fantasy stories. Sometimes I use mythical creatures, or sometimes I based it on us. As I'm typing to somebody on Facebook, I'm still talking to you. Um, anyway, so I remember writing lots of essays, junior and senior years of high school, and actually it was early 11th grade year when I wrote a poem. I think it was like called The Social Pickup. I forget the lyrics because I don't have the original copy anymore. But I talked about my life experiences with my friends and what all happened throughout time. And my teacher, it was a male. He really liked my poems and liked my stories. Um, and I also like reading about different, medieval was my main thing back then. Medieval was the thing I did more than uh, that was the main thing I was into my junior year. I did start writing the medieval mayhem that year, but I didn't quite finish it till I took a creative writing course at San Jack online back in summer 2007. And I did base it on people I knew of, but I did it more on. I used different names, so I wouldn't quite go directly on the person with the name, but I used like the same letter, like Allison was for someone whose name started with an A. I was using Mellison for Melissa, and so on. Sorry about that, I am chatting with my phone at the same time. So, sorry about that. I'm talking to a friend in the hall right now. It's also friends with me. Uh, so please pardon me with that. But anyway, so as I've been thinking about creative writing, uh, sorry if I jumped around a little bit. I'm trying to recall very well. So yeah, so my junior year, my senior year, I was pretty imaginative with my stories as well as what else do I remember doing? I used to write long essays. My teachers had to help me cut it down. I wrote essays on different things about life, like involving education, differentiated children. Um, I also remember writing about my life in some respects. Like I used to write down my feelings. I'm starting to do more of it now. My senior year, I wrote a diary of every day my senior year. I still have the book, the same book, and I write my feelings on for this year. I need to get back into it. So I'm still journaling. I need to get back into all my other spirals, which I'm planning on doing pretty soon. Some journals I haven't even used yet, but I've already got topics named for some of them. Writing on vacations, everything, as writing helps clear your head, helps you sleep. It also helps you put things in perspective. And I can go back and remember, oh, I did this, oh, I did that. Like those kinds of things. And when I got into Sanjat, I didn't really learn as much my first and second year of school. I think because my second year I started working in school, which was hard. Just got really busy. But the creative writing class helped me build my imagination. I wrote different stories. I actually got into the class. And so that was wonderful on my GPA. And yeah, after that, I didn't really get into a whole lot after that summer. And I'm starting to get back to it again because I want to be an English teacher. So I'm trying to get back into poetry and writing and my reading, which I need to do more now. I wrote a poem to a friend, oh, I think it was back in 2005. It was called "And All Our Hearts and God is God." I'm not going to go into the whole religious thing, but just referring to what we learned in my church and how she inspired me to be closer to God and things like that. I'll go from there. And she really enjoyed the poems that I wrote, and I don't know if she has the copies or not. And she recently moved to Round Rock, so I may never see her again. Who knows? Sorry. Ugh, anyway, and there was my senior year of high school, my English teacher, who was also a male, he read all kinds of interesting stories, had us write poems related to the poem we did in class. And I wrote one called Friendship Circles. I don't know if you have the original copy or not, go back and look. And I based it on that same friend in Dad's age who was out in Round Rock. About how we were friends and how my little brother tried to break the friendship up when I was in high school, like 9th grade, you name it. And I gave a couple of teachers on the campus the copy of my poem, and of course they liked it. And one of them who actually knows Catherine, that's the other lady's name. And she thought I was crazy that I'd been calling her Catherine the whole time. The one that I was in Round Rock. And she finally realized my father started it. Of course, they're like 8 months apart, so I don't blame Dad. Anyway, so that's, I will get more into creative writing at another time. If I happen to do this video at home, the next time we leave this topic, I will show you some books I have on it. And probably show some papers I feel like are suitable to show on this website. And I know it seems like it was a bit long today. I kind of expected it to be because after all, it is creative writing and lots of imagination, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, require lots of imagination. And so, and if I look tired, I'm sorry, I am. I had a step aerobic presentation today. Step aerobics, let me say it slower. And I'm still pretty tired from yesterday, so I'm going to have a test tonight, so I'm like very swamped. Anyway, so creative writing was the topic for today. I will get more into this topic another time when I can show you the books and ideas. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you. Darn it. Sorry about the screen again. Okay. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.